Welcome back to Grandpa's Time. Hey grandkids. Today I'm doing a video on how to start and run my Stihl chainsaw. It's pronounced Stihl according to the company. It's S-T-I-H-L. A lot of people call it Stihl. I have the Wood Boss model, which I really like. It's good for guys like me that use it a few times a year to cut up their firewood. And I'm going to show you how to start and run it today. I'll do a future video, I don't know when, sometime I'll do a video on safety equipment and sharpening the chain and a couple different settings on it. There's a lot more to a chainsaw than just starting it and cutting wood. You know, when to tighten the blade and all that kind of stuff. But today we're just going to learn starting and running it, okay? And I will do another video down the road here the next time I cut some firewood. All right. Off, on. This is the cold choke, like half choke, and then that's on, that's off. So you get it started on cold choke. You got to push the trigger, put that all the way down. Okay, hopefully you could hear that. They call it a burp. If it doesn't do it after the fourth one, or the fifth one maybe, I'd switch it up to the half choke anyway. That's off. That's on. Okay, that's all there is to it. As you can see, I was wearing ear protection and eye protection. They also recommend that you wear, there's chaps you can buy just for guys that do a lot of chainsaw work, wear the chaps. Some people don't wear them. Grandpa is saying it's always better to be safe, especially when you're learning, than to hurt yourself out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm advising you to wear them at least until you know what you're doing, and then you got to think about wearing them then, because you can get careless when you're tired or whatever. So anyway, safety equipment is important. I didn't mean to get on a rant about safety equipment, but I did want to go over it. You know, a decent pair of gloves is also a good idea. So I showed you two ways of starting that. The first way, on the ground, I have a really tough time doing it in boots, so I wore my old tennis shoes. I have a really tough time getting my boot into the handle. That's how Stihl recommends that you start their chainsaws. That's one of the recommended ways. The other way is to put it in between your knees. I think they're worried about the possibility that the engine could actually overpower the chain brake. So when I did it the second way, which is the way I do it oftentimes, where I'm standing up, I'm doing it away from myself. That way, if it does start to chain, it'll be away from me and not down towards my legs. You do it down towards your legs, there's just a possibility, however remote, that, you know, especially with an old saw or whatever. Just be careful, be safe. It's not a toy. You know, chainsaw is a really dangerous instrument, a really dangerous tool. So that's how to start it. I think we'll work on, there's 2 settings. I'll show you in the next video the 2 settings, winter, summer. We'll talk some more about the fuel in the next video. We'll talk about chain tension. Okay, we'll talk about those things next. All right. So thanks for watching.